Intuition Chronicles. You know something isn't right, but you still kind of want to keep it in your life. So you keep on. But you'll have a confirmation as to you on the right path when you finally decide to close the door in your heart space for something or someone. And immediately after you close the door in your heart space for that person, financial abundance or some other important abundance to you walks into your life. Sometimes it'll just so happen to be abundance of all sorts, emotional and financial. That'll literally in seconds, in minutes, walk into your life right after you just closed the door in your heart space for what you was kind of questioning if it was right or not, or if it was right for you right now or not. Because everybody goes through their different, their different time space and like their different modes of healing, when they're not, right? Then you have to watch out, because at the same exact time that that's happening, where some abundance walks into your life and just rocks you, because you're like, whoa, I was trying to get over the aftershock of closing a door in my heart space, which is always a situation, right? They're like, wow, now I have to do a 180, change my mental state and get back on the positivity track. That's happening. And then immediately, within seconds, within minutes, you will have to really be paying attention and really make sure what your next steps are going to be, because at those exact moments, someone you already closed the door in your heart space to comes back into your life at that same exact time, within the longest that it's ever been, because it took me a while to take notice. The longest that it's ever been was like a couple hours, right? But it's usually so notable because it's that fast that you're like, whoa. Okay. So then that person you already closed the door to comes knocking at your little heart door, right? Or some opportunity that was questionable, or where you were like, you weren't really 100% into it, then that comes knocking at your door. And then you have to make financial decisions and new decisions for the good abundance that's coming in your life. But then you have to you have to choose whether you either want to leave the door closed to the person in the past and maybe miss out on somebody great now that maybe they healed or not, or something great because it, factors changed and became a good possibility and a good opportunity for you. Or whether you're like, whatever, let me let it in and allow it to prove itself, or show me, if it really changed or not. Because you'll know, a couple weeks will go by, a month will go by, 2 months will go by, and you'll be like, that's the time limit. The longest it takes about 2 months for you to be like, oh, they're still on this, they're still on that bull. Okay. So yeah, so the choice is yours, but that's the timeline. That's the order of events that usually ends up happening. It's crazy out here.